Today I fucked up by wearing a face mask that was covered in my semen all day. Title is pretty self-explanatory, but I expect it requires an explanation. I know there's a rule about being overly vulgar, so I hope this is okay. So last night I had a fap in bed. It was dark, I grabbed what I thought was tissue to wipe, and went to bed. I was in a huge rush this morning and grabbed a face mask from my bedside before setting off to work. I work in a building where face masks must be worn at all times. I realized my mask smelled a bit gross all day, but it was a disposable one and I had used the day before, so didn't think too much of it. Well, I get home and I'm tidying up and I realize there is no tissue by my bedside. What I thought was a tissue was the same face mask I've worn all day. Too long didn't read, my mouth has been smothered with my cum all day. There was a similar thread a couple of days ago, and I just don't understand how guys, in the other thread it was Op's girlfriend's brother who used a mask with semen on it, can't identify the smell of semen. Like, what? How? It is a very distinct smell, and even more so when it's literally in your face. If you're jerking off, shouldn't you be able to know how semen smell? Honestly, I would have thought I'd notice, but I put the mask on when I got to work and was super busy. I knew it smelt off, but after a few minutes I obviously climatized to the smell, as I didn't smell anything after. Now this is how you declare dominance. Inside the mask or outside. One is gross, the other is gross and embarrassing. Could have been worse. Just be glad it was yours. Both. This is what you get for not throwing that shit away as soon as you wiped up. Are you telling me we aren't supposed to let a ball of tissue crust up for a good few weeks before throwing it? I hear semen is a good skincare remedy. Today I fucked up by not answering unknown calls. Obligatory, this didn't happen today but over the past few months. I lost my job due to COVID a few months ago and have been really struggling to find a job as I'm a high school dropout with a GED. I've been on Indeed and have applied to hundreds of places at this point. At this point I've been wondering why I haven't gotten any place to reply. Until today, I realized that I have noticed a large amount of unknown numbers calling me over the past few months, and it just now hit me that I've been applying to a bunch of different jobs and giving them my contact info. I have been avoiding all of these calls and just denying them when they pop up. I feel like the biggest moron ever. Too long didn't read. Spent the last few months trying to get a job and I just now realized that I've been denying every call back I've gotten. I feel incredibly stupid. I often answer the call but do not speak. If it is a recording, I hang up then block the number. If someone asks for me by name, I answer, then if they start soliciting anything, I interject immediately, saying I'm not interested, please remove me from your phone list. Thank you for your time. Then I hang up, regardless of whether they still try to talk, and block the number. While others have suggested delivery services or Uber, I'd rather suggest that, with a GED, you could apply to a trade school and have a certifiable skill that will provide a better standard of living. If you have bills to pay, I understand how difficult it can be, but, if you sacrifice now, you will be better off in the long run. Of course, if you live in a very rural area, none of the above would be practical. Regardless of your choice, good luck. That's for posting in the forum. We've been trying to reach you about your vehicle's extended warranty. It's not too late. Presumably you gave your email address, so if they are interested, then they would email too. I honestly think they are spam calls. If it was a potential employer, they would have left a message. It was also the election, providing you're in the US, and that contributes to the increased volume as well. Don't be so hard on yourself. I get that, but I've noticed 100 and lots are from my area code. I'm not really that upset. TBH, it was probably just 2 or 3 that came from actual employers. Today I fucked up by answering a company-wide Zoom call from the toilet in the office. Today I fucked up by answering a company-wide Zoom call from the toilet. I work for a social services agency that has campuses in 2 different cities in my state and another in a few states over. It's rather large at this point. The last company-wide meeting of 2020 was also the best company-wide meeting of 2020. This meeting occurred on Zoom. I had the meeting running on my computer, but about 10 minutes into it I had to go so bad that I was gonna shit my pants. I put the meeting on my phone and left it on my computer so I could still listen while on the toilet but could come back to my desk after and seamlessly keep the meeting on my computer. Apparently I left the volume up along with 3 other people, whose offices are within clear earshot of our director's office, who had begun addressing the entire company. He made a light-hearted comment that, "I'm gonna need my name to turn down his volume now because it's like an echo chamber." After a pause, I unmuted from my perch in the restroom and said, "Director's name, this is awkward, but I'm in the restroom right now so you might have to go adjust the volume." Proof that I have no shame. Over 120 employees were witness to this glory. The chat exploded with the entire company laughing their asses off. Several people reported having tears, including the director. Like 5 people unmuted and kept chiming in. It took a good 5 minutes for the director to recover. Too long didn't read. Edit, thanks so much, kind souls, for the silver, wholesome award, and hugs. Smiling face with hearts. You're now required to attend the next company-wide meeting from the toilet. Everyone will be disappointed if you don't. I'll post my update. It won't be until 2021 though. This is the best. Love it. Now they will expect you to work from the John. No more bathroom/Reddit breaks. Lol. No excuses anymore. Amit LOL. I love how shameless you are. You're amazing. Never change. Why, thank you, kind Redditor, sir/mom. Smiling face with hearts. Well, that turned to shite quickly, sorry couldn't resist.